So today I am giving myself a gel manicure. So we are going to start off with nail prep. It doesn't matter what service you are doing, the nail prep steps are always the same. They're also kind of the same steps as a dry manicure. So you start off by shaping the natural nails if they need it, if they want it. So today I am the client and I do need it and I do want it. So I am starting off by cutting straight across each nail to shorten them a little bit. And I did have to come back and mute the sound and do a voiceover because you don't want to hear my TV blasting at 100 while my husband watches basketball. So my nails were pretty jagged. I slammed them in my car door like 2 months ago and they were pretty messed up. And I have just been putting lots of cuticle oil on them and leaving them alone. And I probably still should be leaving them alone. But I don't have any clients. I don't have any friends or family to do their nails to practice on. And I need to start practicing on someone or something. So I am practicing on myself when I probably shouldn't be, but it's also Easter in 2 days, and I did want to give myself some Easter nails anyways. All right, so the next step is gently pushing back your cuticles. You can use a metal cuticle pusher like I am using right here. I've seen people use the wooden manicure sticks. So you gently push back the cuticles on every finger. And today, yes, I am going to be using the Efile to do my cuticle prep. So my nails are pretty damaged. And I like super long nail extensions. So I have not worn any nails in the last 2 months, trying to let them heal a little bit. But I really want to do some Easter or spring nails. All right, so Efile Prep. You start with the little pusher bit. I don't know the right name, but it's got a flat end on it. And you use that to push back your cuticle, your dead cuticles, and your sidewalls. You never go in at an angle. You always want to make sure you hold it flat to the nail. And you are not running this all over your entire nail surface. This is just for cleaning up all the dead skin and pushing back your cuticles. So before nail school, I had never used one of these flat-ended bits like this, and I love it. It pushes back the cuticles for you, and I absolutely love it. So I am thinking for today, I am going to do a simple gel manicure. And since my nails are damaged, I am just going to use clear gel so that I could see through them. And then I'm thinking maybe tomorrow for Easter, I might make some kind of press-on nails. Or maybe do some gel X. And my backwards thinking on this, which is probably not the correct, safe thing to do. Oh, okay. So right here, I always would use my Efile for nail prep. I would always do my nails in the forward direction, and then I would always click it into reverse and go back through the other way. And for years, I have been told that that is not safe, that that is not the right thing to do, that I'm doing it wrong, that reverse is only for people who are left-handed, blah, blah, blah. So I actually stopped doing it over the last year or two. And then I was so happy when, I think it was in the manicuring module or the Efile module at school, we watched a video of a lady performing a dry manicure with an Efile, and this is exactly what she did. She did them first in the forward direction, and then she popped it back in reverse and went back over it. And I was so excited and happy to see that because it helps. I have super stubborn cuticles. And I used to always do that, and I stopped doing it because I was told a million times by idiots on TikTok that it's not safe, that it's not the right way to do it, that I shouldn't be doing it. And you do not understand how happy I was when I saw that in one of our assignments where we had to watch a video where this lady like did a demonstration of how she uses her e-file for nail prep, and she put it in reverse and went back over the opposite way and was talking about how it really, really helps to really lift up like that really stubborn, stuck, dead cuticle skin. So now I am happily back to using my e-file in the forward and then the reverse. But I think I was rambling about my plan. So I am going to just use clear gel. I have a rubber flex base gel from Gelish that I had before I started school. And it's like called the Flex Foundation. And in the fine print, it says it's like a rubber base gel. So I think my plan is I'm going to prep my nails. I am going to give myself a gel manicure using that rubber base gel. And I'm going to do the 2 coats of the rubber base. And then I'm going to seal it all in with top coat. And then when I'm done with all of that, I'm going to turn that in for school for like a gel manicure service on myself. And then I think later today or tomorrow, I might slap on maybe like a layer of clear builder gel and then some peelable base to kind of protect my natural nails. And then I'm either going to do some Gel X nails for Easter. I don't know. I want to do my nails. I haven't done my nails in so long because they've been damaged, and it's just not normal for me. I normally always have my nails done. Okay, so that's it for the pusher bit. I don't know the real name of it. That is what I call it. So then the next bit we are going to use is this guy. It's a diamond barrel bit. And so all those cute videos you see people on TikTok like taking sanding bands to the surface of their nails to kind of like buff them, you are not supposed to use sanding bands. You are supposed to only ever use diamond on your natural nails. So this is a safer, better version of like the sanding band for your natural nails. So my nails are pretty damaged and I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I need to turn in a video showing proper nail prep, and it wouldn't be proper nail prep if I skipped this part. So I am just very, very, very lightly going over the surface of my nails. And what this diamond barrel bit does is it kind of takes the place of one, like the e-file sanding band, how people just love pushing back the cuticles, throwing on that sanding band, and e-filing the top layer off their nails. Or if you were doing nail prep without an e-file, this takes the place of you having to like file and buff the surface of each nail. So I personally love using the e-file for nail prep. It makes it so much faster, so much cleaner, so much easier. All right, and this we are not doing in reverse. So then our next step after this for proper prep would to be to grab the nippers and to nip off all of that dead cuticle that I just lifted up off my nails. Oh, and there is some. I hate the nippers. I'm not experienced with the nippers. So that's it for the e-file for now. We will use it again when we're done with this step, and I do have a lot of dead skin. So I hate doing this. And usually I can get away with not nipping and just using the ball bit at the end. But since I haven't done my nails in like 2 months, my cuticles are like really bad. There is a lot of dead. You can see all the white dead cuticles sticking up. Oh, lovely. I was doing it off camera. That's nice. So doing this on myself is hard enough. But having to do it like with a camera in front of me and my nails out in front of the camera is pretty difficult. I was struggling because usually when I do my own nails, I'm just sitting here with my fingers right up to my nose where it's like right up in front of my face. So now I'm having to hold my hand all the way farther away in front of the camera. which is good practice for me because I don't have experience working on people. And when I do have a client, and I have to do this on a client, I cannot hold their hands and their fingers right up to my nose while I'm clipping their cuticles. So this is good practice for me. So like with the nippers, I wish you guys taught us a little more about the nippers because I'm terrified of the nippers. So like now when I'm doing my own nails, like I can feel it. Like if I am cutting too deep or push, like I can feel it before I close it all the way down and actually cut. Like I can feel it if it's like at the wrong angle or if it's going to cut too deep. Like I can feel it that it's wrong so that I can stop myself and like readjust it. And that's my big worry. Like, yes, I can manage to pull it off on myself, but doing this on somebody else kind of terrifies me because I am not going to be able to feel if I have it at the wrong angle or if it's going to like cut into their epinicium or if it's going to cut into the proximal nail fold or even the lateral nail fold. See, like before nail school, I had no idea that the nail fold actually goes like all the way around the nail. And like I had always, I don't know, I used to always like kind of trim thinking it was like dead skin on the sidewalls. And nope, that's like actually a nail fold that I didn't even know existed. So I am learning all sorts of good stuff at school that I did not already know. And this is doing my own nails. So I'm used to doing my own nails. I've never worked on anyone else's nails. And working on someone else's nails is actually a lot easier than doing my own nails, which sounds crazy, but like, I don't know, when I'm doing someone else, I have two hands I can use to like study, to use my fulcrum and to, you have two free hands, where when I'm doing my own nails, I'm doing everything one-handed. All right, see, I hate this. I hate doing this, but at least when I'm doing it on myself, when I feel the nippers close, I can stop if I feel like it's going to cut into me. I've only ever nipped someone else's cuticles one time, and at least I didn't cut them. My hubby is amazing, letting me practice on him. All right, so then when we are done nipping, our next step with the Efile Prep is to use the ball bit. So the ball bit is only for your skin. You do not want this to touch your nails. With any other prep on your natural nails, you got to use it at a very low speed. And this little ball bit is only for your skin. So you just want to run it along your cuticles and you want to run it along your sidewalls. You want to make sure you're holding it flat and parallel to the finger. And this is going to clean up all those dead skin tags. And it just cleans it up beautifully. And I get like a lot of hangnails because I'm pretty rough on my nails in general. And I absolutely love having this bit for my skin. This time we will go in reverse with this when I'm done. And it just cleans up the cuticle area and it helps smooth. It helps smooth out any, little skin tags, any jagged edges from you cutting. So when you push back the cuticles and then you nip them, every little nip you do leaves like a jagged little cut in the cuticle and in. So this is awesome because it goes and it smooths out all the skin. And again, you never, ever, ever want to actually let this hit your nail. This is for skin only. And then, yep, we pop it back in the opposite direction. And it just makes your cuticles and the skin on your fingers look amazing. Where, without the ball bit, like you have jagged little pieces of like dead skin, the little cuts, it smooths it all out. And it actually prevents hanged nails, which is something that happens to me a lot. So I actually have been using the ball bit way before school because I saw someone else using it like 2 years ago. So I Googled it and looked into it. And one of the reasons why I started using it is because I get a lot of hangnails. And it said one of the reasons to use the ball bit is that it smooths and removes all those jagged little cuts. And it prevents the hangnails and makes your cuticles look pretty. These ball bits, though, also are super dangerous if you do not know what you're doing. Like, I know anything that I try on myself, I research it and look it up and, try to understand how things work the right way before I actually, use myself as a guinea pig. I have seen so many people live on YouTube or TikTok taking these ball bits and literally running it along their cuticles with the bottom edge of the ball bit, like on their nails. And that is so bad. That will seriously, seriously hurt you. So if you are going to use a ball bit, you have to make sure that you understand what it is for and what it does, and like any other bit, how to safely use it. Because, any bit, I guess, is super, super, super dangerous to someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Okay, nail prep done. I am ready to do this gel manicure. So I am just going to clean all the dust off of my nails. I don't know if it's true or not, but I use rubbing alcohol. Google has told me that it acts as a nail dehydrator. So I don't know if that's true or not, but Google said it's true. So hopefully I'm not messing up like the nail prep with the bonder and the primer and the dehydrator by introducing something that is not compatible with them. But it has been my understanding for a long time that you can use this. And they make those alcohol prep pads too. So I always clean off my nails really good with some rubbing alcohol right before I start to actually do my application. So today I am going to do a gel manicure, and I think I am ready.